Hi, this is Veer Patel from Patel, Soltis, Cardenas, and Bost, quickly talking to you about LLCs and transfer of property into those LLCs. Now, before we begin, I am an attorney, but I am not your attorney. This is not legal advice for you to rely upon. This is just for information purposes only, sharing with you my thoughts. If you yourself have a situation where you want to move assets into an LLC or a corporation, you yourself need to contact an attorney. You yourself need to speak with a tax professional to make sure that you have all your grounds covered. Now let's get into it. So if you have, let's say, investment property, let's say you have a 6-unit building in Hudson County that you are looking and you own, it's under your personal name, and you are trying to basically get some liability protection. Let's say that, it snows every winter and you have a sidewalk that you need to clear, but sometimes, you're worried that potentially someone may still fall, or if you have a concern that the building is older, potentially, there may be, if there's fire damage in the future, you want to protect yourself from that. Yes, you get an insurance policy, obviously, but sometimes those insurance policies have limits. If you're worth $1 million, $2 million, and your limit is $500,000, the plaintiff may very well attempt to get the additional damages from you personally. So what steps can you do to protect yourself? Well, you can start a company, a limited liability company that owns property, conducts the business of managing the property, collecting the rents, depositing it, taking care of the servicing of it, and that company would be the holder of the asset, not you personally. And that company will have to be set up still in a way that provides that liability protection. So you may have to consider whether it's going to be a one-member company, which may not offer as much protections as having a multiple member company, right? With multiple board members or members themselves in the company itself. But specifically, we're talking right now just about LLCs. To open up an LLC, that's going to be the first step. And to do that, you have to register online. You have to register for Jersey taxes. You have to register for federal taxes, which will get you an EIN number. Once you've registered your LLC, created an operating agreement, identified the members, the registered agent, you then would do the task of issuing a deed to the LLC. So let's say the property is 22 Smith Street. You would issue a deed, grantor, grantee. You'd be the grantor. The grantee would be the LLC for $1, a quitclaim deed, or for whatever the purchase price may be. And then that LLC can become the holder of the property. But keep in mind, that you can still be sued personally. I mean, there's still ways. It's not an end-all be-all way of protection. It's just another barrier between you and the plaintiff, but it provides an additional layer of liability protection. So this is just something to keep in mind, and another tool that investors may use to further protect themselves from liability when they're investing in real estate. Thanks.